Okay, hello, alright, apparently people want to see this mod. Now, won't lie, I've got no idea what this mod's all about, other than hearing it in the comments being spammed 24/7, to which I kind of became blind to. All I know is it's epically Zuma Chungus quirky pill. The only thing I ever really see is edits of niche political commentators and micro celebrities being added as submods and then getting edited into a TikTok format. But is it any good? Probably. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and I gotta say, I'm staring into the damn abyss. You already know how I feel about this dark ocean trend in Hoi 4 mods. Not a big fan. Now, people did leave me 500 different suggestions of who I should play the first time around for the Fire Rises, and don't worry, I did take note of every single one of them on a piece of paper, which I then folded up into a paper aeroplane and threw it into the sun, because I'm playing the United States of America. There he is. That's my president. Look at him. What could go wrong? Oh, looks like that could go wrong. Wow, look at that. It's America in the year 2020. After the brief TLDR I got on the law, this is just America. Nothing crazy. But what does happen is that the great cough of 2020 is a lot worse. And there's like a whole bunch of events that happen all over my eardrum. Yeah. Great cough, way worse, and just every political extremist and horrendous event that could lead to them getting more power comes to fruition. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No, not at all, but that is what makes these mods so fun, at least for the first time around. I'll look a bit more into it next time, but for this time, we're going in blind. Mr. Donald Trumpo is nearing the end of his controversial first term. The 45th president of the United States of America presides over a crumbling nation. While outwardly the economy is strong and prosperous, many fear that this is not to last. America stands at a crossroads once again. This State of the Union address will not be an orderly one. This says the economy is great, but that looks like I've got $23 trillion of debt. Which one is it, Mr. President? Tell you what, already it's a modern day mod, and I gotta give it to the Fire Rises already. You haven't made the most horrendous UI in the world. I can actually look at it for the most part and not want to, you know, send my eyeballs to the sun with the paper aeroplane with all your ideas. Although I don't think it really matters what we're doing at the start here. I'm assuming a lot of you are more familiar with the Fire Rises than me, but I do know that things are about to get pretty hot in the United States of America. There's also going to be a lot of event reading in this, but there's also going to be a lot of event skipping in this too, because if you'd like to hear more, you can buy my damn audiobook. Yes, iSorrowproductions reads American classics from the late 19th century and awkwardly coughs when outdated terminology comes up. You add that one to your damn Christmas wish list. I do believe things start off pretty normal over here in the world. Nothing crazy just yet. I mean, everything looks normal, right? Everyone's where they should be, I guess, except Queen Elizabeth. She sees complete control of the UK, and good to see her in charge. NHS time bomb. Ain't that the damn truth? State of the Union. The State of the Union this year was an interesting one. As usual, President Trump positively touted his achievements since the last State of the Union speech and invited many people who he considered to have been affected positively by his policies. Most notably, his best friend Juan, the interim president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. The president also attempted to calm fears of the rising COVID-19 virus in China by announcing talks with Xi Jinping about containing the virus. Towards the end of his speech, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi tore up his speech right behind him, which saw the ire of the Republicans and the received lukewarm reception from the Democrats. However, the speech was mostly received well and shows our people that America is on the up. Now, this is where we get to pick which side we're going down initially here. I get to choose between Trump or riding with Biden. Now, as we know, Sleepy Joe Biden got that name because you could go to bed at night and not have to worry about where we're dropping bombs, because thankfully, he kept his bomb dropping completely private. You didn't have to worry about the economy going down, your stocks going bust, insider trading, because he was doing all of that, again, in private, behind your back. There was no Joe Biden coin. You were getting the best damn sleep of your life knowing that you were getting solemnly ripped off, but at least it was behind your back. As such, we're going with Biden. You know what? I got a feeling 2028 is gonna come around and my boy, he's gonna be back. Good news, everybody. get coughing. Now, I do believe this is where things start to take quite the turn from how they went historically. The Saudi king is dead. As far as I'm aware, he won't be the only world leader that succumbs to the great cough. Things ain't going too well right now in America. Economy's not looking too great. In fact, I do believe that red number has gone up quite a bit. We are working on the great vaccine. 229 days away though, and I guarantee that ain't gonna do too much straight away, is it? Also got quite a bit of political instability going on across our states as well. Should keep an eye on that, but don't worry, approval's quite high for Biden. Well, there we go. Biden secures Democratic nomination. He's locked in. He's gonna take the fight right back to Washington. Ooh, okay. Saudi Arabia has exploded into warring factions. Man, can you imagine your country being that unstable? Couldn't be me. Well, with the media calling the election for Joe Biden their suit secure and the Texas lawsuit thrown out, many GOP members have distanced themselves from President Trump, and the GOP has collapsed. The election has gone through. Joe Biden has been called as the winner, and countdown day is now approaching. 8 days until things are certified. Biden declared victor in U.S. presidential election. Now, surely that's that, right? They won fair and square. Right? We did it. We did it. They're so cruel to us. So unjust and so unfair. Saying we must concede. How can we concede when we've been winning so much? And after all that we've done, they're saying I'm a loser. And they're saying that you, the people, are losers. But you're not losers. You're the ones that really won. You're the reason they're so afraid right now. No, we cannot concede. So I say we need to go there and put them back in their place. Show those DC bureaucrats who the real power in this country is, a real show of force. It will simply serve to remind them who they owe their positions to. We promised at the very beginning of our movement that we would bring DC back to the people, so if they don't want to give it away, then it's very simple. We take it from them. What a sore loser. Anyway, Mr. Ex-President, you're banned from Twitter. So it seems like even with our absolute domination of the election, things aren't looking like they're gonna stay very stable. As such, I think in the background here, the only thing I can realistically do is get everyone down, get a PowerPoint presentation going, and see what we can do to do better. Hold on, I just realized as well, American capitalism, there's just a picture of a Whopper there. Yeah, there's a lot of instability. We're still dealing with the great cough. We've also got the movement down here. A lot of protests. We can send in the police and dissolve protests where we can. And obviously, we've got a bit of an issue here as well. The death of Wall Street. The United States stands on the brink of collapse, with the rumblings of a second American Civil War growing louder each day. Months of fierce political conflict, surging violence, and a devastating wave of coronavirus infections have driven the country into crisis, decimating industries and leaving healthcare systems overwhelmed. Wall Street now in ruins. The U.S. financial collapse is rippling across the globe, dragging down international stock indexes and devaluing currencies as the world economy teeters on the edge of the deepening political instability, as raised a specter that Americans and the world hoped was long buried. A second American Civil War. The end of America is truly very near. And there it is, the grand collapse of our great union. Okay, now where on earth we even start with this, I truly don't know. We've got so many different factions all over the damn place, but obviously I think the big one's gonna be the man himself, ex-President Donaldo Trumpo. Oh, that'll do it, I guess. Everyone who's anyone has just declared on each other. So far, oh my god, my finger. Yeah, that's surely quite a lot of factions. So much it actually just lagged the game down to nothing. But we are just fighting the American constitutional government right now. So I'm going to go whack everything on the border except a couple divisions we're going to keep, just in case something else pops up. Oh, shout out to Queen Lizzie, though. Send it over a fella. Yeah, I mean, we've had our differences. I am Irish. But get your ass over here, Liz. I think I'm just going to hold out defensively for a little bit here before I, decide to cross on over. Just in case, because I'm a little worried that I'm not just going to be fighting the American constitutional government here. The good news on our country collapsing is that did deal with the debt problem. We just defaulted, I imagine. Task ahead of us. My fellow Americans, I appear before you in a time of crisis, the likes of which our country has never seen. A dictator has amassed around himself a clique of rogue generals and radical politicians. He has set at disposal of his army and militia armed with state-of-the-art weaponry, courtesy of looted armory. And because of his actions, our nation has been torn apart at the seams. The west is in chaos, the northeast has collapsed, and the south burns. That man has orders his soldiers to turn their guns on their fellow Americans to meet any threats to his usurped power with the wanton brutality and animalistic cruelty. He has gassed peaceful protests and arrested political opponents with a cavalier stroke. He has blotted out the Constitution and declared his word as the only law worth respecting. He has called his bloody handiwork the opportunity to reshape this country. God damn, can you imagine Biden getting through that sentence? I think that alone would have killed it. Arrayed against him are the remaining loyalists of the Army, Air Force, and Navy. Community servants, elected officials in our institutions. We have the will of the average American, the real silent majority, with us as well. While the man who shoots some bombs his way to dominance in Denver may shake his fist at us, he is powerless in the face of resistance. We have on our side the ideals of freedom and democracy against the evils of dictatorship and tyranny. The road before us is long, but we shall walk it. And boy, do I deserve that trait fit as a fiddle. That's what we just got, and that is what we are going to use to reunite America. There you go, our great ally, the United Kingdom, has turned up with their support right there. They are going to be Queen Lizzie herself in the tank, I believe. Ooh, okay, we also do have the president's health now. Is that a cough I hear, Sleepy Joe? I just have the option to enjoy life. I'll have some chocolate chip, please. Okay, my game did just crash when I went back to the menu. My only other autosave was my old one, so I just went back a little bit. But don't worry. Everything's about to be the same. This was just a little bit delayed. Yeah, so I somehow radically did something different. Yeah, everything should be about the same. Oh, Putin's gone. Mysterious. I guess we're just gonna go full straight into the Trumpus. I mean, look how happy he looks. How could I not go congratulate him? Well done, good sir. You've blown up the country. I've just got all my crappy like infantry and stuff all under one army. Then I'm just microing my actual mechanized up here, and it's going pretty well so far. I guess people are making the most of the fact the whole place has exploded. Yeah, Serbia is going in on Kosovo. I just got a rise up in the middle of my... Okay, cheeky. So I'll just go send the mech over just for a second. I just click for an event, but I think Putin just died. That's my bad. Oh, they're also going in on Kazakhstan. It ran out of oil, so yeah, I was going to trade with the Russians, but I guess, you know, Kuwait, you probably know what you're doing. Oh god, yeah, that's barely keeping us alive, but hopefully it's enough that we can just start absolutely pummeling these guys, because once we have done enough encirclements, I'm assuming, actually, they probably get a whole bunch of troops from their focus tree or something, but we just need to do a lot of damage. We're going for big, beautiful, bold breakthroughs. We got the biggest, we got the boldest breakthroughs in all of America. Well, I think the little insurgency by Mr. Trump is coming to an end. In fact, I'm able to just pretty much run straight back into their capital of Denver over there. I'm not sure how much it will take to get him captured and put behind bars. Just got an event telling me that Queen Lizzie died. I'm really kind of sad about that, because I think she's still I think she's the spirit of her still here in her division somewhere. I keep clicking through these events as well because oh, there she is. She went to go deal with that rise up over there. Sorry about that, Lizzie. Who's in charge? It's Joe! I'm really focusing on just microing the hell and destroying as many units as I can here. I just keep accidentally clicking on events. That is an absolute huge pocket of units there. I'm not just attacking straight up with everything at the moment because this is all just pure infantry. It's not very good. I'm just leaving all the hard work to the mech. I think with that giant encirclement I got right there, that should be the end of everything. I'm just going to crush it and then use my units to, you know, get the capitulation just for, you know, a bit of salt in the wound. There we go. Perfect. Taiwan has been invaded. Oh my. Okay. Well, I'd love to give you a helping hand, but I can't. And there we go. First part of reunifying America has been completed. We still have a lot of work to go though. Now with the securing of Denver, we do get ourselves new focuses apparently. A lot to do indeed. We've immediately just been brought into more conflict now, a small little revolution against us. So we can contain this. It's looking a little bit finicky where they've risen up in, and it looks completely fine. I think we are going to secure ourselves a bit of a front here. Just got myself a bit of a different focus tree there. Not sure if I've supposed to have done this, but I guess I'll bring order to chaos. Oh my god. Do I have to read this? Okay, this, I'm gonna say straight up, I know what path this is because a lot of people suggested it in the when I was asking for paths. I had no idea how to get it. All right, did not look into it. But I think if this is what I think it is, it's a path you guys wanted to see anyway. But if you want to read through this, feel free. I just skimmed through it. But as of today, none of you have names, none of you have records. You will be forgotten, but your deeds done in the service of the United States will be remembered furthermore. You are our shield against the darkness. You are the light of order against chaos. I guess we're going to go ahead and control the president now. The United States of America wasn't founded by the masses, it was founded by the select few who upheld a set of ideals, bringing forth an illuminating light. Order pays no regard to the objections of the many, and Congress is just another limb that flails around the whims of chaos. Already they have expressed great concern regarding our agenda, making claims that we are eroding the United States as we know it, but was it not we who ensured the order remained all across the world? Congress has proven to be gangrenous, and in turn it has to be amputated. Not publicly, of course, with the right words whispered into their ears, with enough pressure applied regarding their familial matters. They will remain in silence. Those who scream the loudest will be put under surveillance for the potential risk of upholding anti-social views, and with enough time they'll remain wary of the eye, because cover their eyes and they shall not speak. Fellows, I think the deep state might be here. We have been declared on by 2 more factions, but I'm not going to sit around and just do nothing. We're going to reunify this country if you like it or not. With the power of our new shadow leadership under the World Economic Forum, the CIA and DARPA, we've got a lot of work to do. It's also very important that we secure our secrecy in this matter. Thus we have the masquerade, where we can get a bit of public opinion going the way we want. And how do we make sure the people are unaware? Well, the good old tactic of throwing them out of windows if they start getting a bit too nosy. We have gone about destroying all the other factions that weren't loyal to us and bringing people back into the fold diplomatically. Wink. Now the last thing that's stopping us from reunifying our great American nation is the American People's Liberation Army. Well, I think the siege of California is about to come to a very loud end. Under the leadership of our great president, who's definitely 100% there. Ignore that trait that says blank. Well, the fact he's about to deteriorate even more, that he'll get the event backseat driver. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, we'll speed that up a little bit. Let me just see your pills for a second, Mr. President. Oh my god, what is this? The Oval Office stopped having a home-like feel to it for some time after William J. Burns took a more proactive position around the president. The White House didn't feel like a home anymore. Biden remembers the meetings he had with all sorts of people from all over the world. Some were rowdy, while others were calm in his eyes. Not a single person was boring, and proved to be another challenge to overcome. He saw all sorts of medical equipment being moved into the Oval Office, but he wasn't quite sure why. He remembers the jokes made in the halls, the moments of tension during crisis. If only he were young, he thought, the country would have been united within a year, and he would have gotten the carte blanche to put some soap through the system. He saw Burns walk into the Oval Office as he was making a call, mentioning checkpoints and something related to BlackRock. That company always stuck out like a sore thumb. Biden wanted to call out to him, make a waving gesture, but he couldn't. Joe Biden remembers now. His health was in rapid decline, and along the line, his body just locked. His mind was still there, but his body refused to cooperate. A moment of dread set in as he realized what was going on. Burns gave him a dismissive look as he beckons one of the nurses, making a gesture to increase something. Biden couldn't properly hear it. The nurse gave the president a look of sympathy as she fiddled with something behind his chair. A sense of relief washed over him. All fears and anxieties melted away like wax. Battery for the machine. Remove, Biden's health deteriorates. Joseph Biden loses blank. Joseph Biden gains locked in. The president is now simply but a figure. One that nobody's probably going to see for a long time. There you go. Peace at last. America is back. And I think that unlocked even more focuses somewhere for us to get down the line. So once we get down to We Won't Fail Again, we get new focuses. I don't know where this goes from here, but I guess we're gonna find out. And yet the president doesn't appear to be around. Surely he'd give a big speech or something. Oh, I guess they didn't quite forgive that debt, did they? Well, back up it goes. Whilst we were zoomed in, fixing America, making sure that the president is kept comfortable, a lot of the world appears to have gone to hell. First off, I don't think the invasion of Taiwan went too great. If you look at the alliance here, I think China got pushed back. I don't know if you can notice, but there appears to have been a bit of a rebirth over in Russia. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, okay, yeah, that is actually quite a bit of stuff that has been added here. I guess first off, silent coup in Canada. And the silent coup went off without a hitch. And we've got our man in control, Justin Trudeau. And to the south, there's also major instability in Mexico. Something we cannot let go unattended. Nice. Mexico has been pacified and brought under our wink control. Not too sure if you can see what's coming up next, but the deep state has decided that the Caribbean also needs to be brought back into the fold. Because how can America ever be safe again if our enemies are so abundant and surrounding us? That's certainly a change, isn't it? Do I even want to know what's going on in China right now? Probably not. I'm just going to look away. I'm just going to do the smart thing here and invade South America. Oh, we're still doing elections? Well, I guess we would do elections, but why are my two options jump, bolt, and we obviously go, well, riding with Biden. Sure, we won't get bogged down or anything over here. Thought this was messy. Kind of glad I'm not over there. If you thought we were just done with that, we're not. I need to have a quick pit stop in Afghanistan. Oh, and I guess NATO and Europe has won. Well done. Oh, that just gives Zelensky a pair of sunglasses, huh? Damn, just as I was bringing democracy back to Africa, the Great Asian War has kicked off. I think this is going to be the big one. I think I'm going to have to get over there as soon as I've dealt with Africa. Africa has been secured for the deep state, and now I'm sending the army on over to Asia, where we can hopefully deal with the People's Heavenly Republic. Now I even realized that I had accidentally clicked on Beijing there, and that my unit had actually almost made it. I wasn't expecting that. Well, we have won the Great Asian War, and that has led to the destruction of China. Job well done, boys. Let's get out of there. There's only one thing left for us to do, which is intervening in the Second European War. I just don't know when it's going to come. If it's going to come. Or if, well, I'm gonna say one. That's it, I guess. I have one more focus, but I can't actually do it. I'm assuming until we've actually popped this off. But it's 2032. And I've been recording for hours, so I think I'm done. But just to see what it would do, I guess we'll open the old console. What is the UN Declaration on the Integrity and Inviolability of the World Peace? Oh god, this is a lot of text. If you feel like you need to read it, feel free. This gives you even more focuses. How long does this thing go on for? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay. Just one more. Let's finish off, shall we? There we go. That is our sign off right there. Peace is finally within reach. This system, which we have built for the greater good, has at last allowed us to bring stability to the world. They will not thank us, nor will they understand the importance of what we do, but we have saved them from a lifetime of war and demagoguery. We have given them a life without strife for one, and asked for nothing in return. You are a man who knows that what is right and what is good are rarely the same thing, but I believe with this new well, we may come close to a point where they are synonymous. Once again, I am proud to have worked alongside you for so long, and prouder still to call you my friend. In the years to come, the world will need good men like you, but for tonight, you must celebrate and rest. The world can do without people like us for just one day, I think. Enjoy it with your loved ones, because soon we will need you again, my friend. When the sun rises tomorrow, there will be more work to be done. There always is. What we have built can only survive so long as it's maintained, and the burden of maintenance is not an easy one to bear. The best is yet to come. And that's it. I think that is everything we have to do here today, and with our shadow government, we have managed to actually bring peace to the world. Just look at China right now. It looks incredibly peaceful, right? But yeah, that was the first game I have done on the Fire Rises on this channel. I hope you very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I want to check out another nation at some point. I did also get recommended Europe quite a bit. Specifically, I think the Germans have a lot of stuff, but also the French apparently have a lot to do as well. Okay, you can't be doing that, Macron. But if you have more suggestions on who I should check out and who I should play next, definitely leave them down in the comments down below, and just let me know, did you enjoy the video? Did you like the Fire Rises? I'm sorry if this was a really long one, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to read as well, but I enjoyed it. I want to know what you guys thought down below. Subscribe, like, and I'll catch you all in a bit.